Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing the little bubble cardigan and I'm onto that row that everybody probably hates, dropping the stitch down 4 rows. I have got a little bit more of this doing. I didn't get much knitting done at all yesterday with things to do, so I'm making up for it today. But before I started this, I'll put that down for a minute. I had been doing this. This is a mandala that I'm doing for Daggery. It's going to the United States, and that's as far as I got with it. And I've decided it's 14 inches, the diameter. You know, we measure the diameter straight across here. And that's 14 inches, the diameter. Well, the yarn I'm using, I've practically a full ball of that. And that's what I had left of the one ball, but I have got another ball of that. But that was all I had left in the cream, and I wasn't sure whether there would be enough to do another round, because what I had done here, I'm doing the row just changing the 3 colours as I go along each time. It's a set of 3 and then 3 and then 3. So after this colour here, the mustard or whatever colour it is, I would have done this one. And then the next colour would have been that one. Well, it would have made it even bigger. So I wasn't sure whether that was enough to go around. So I decided 14 inches was big enough. Most of them are only doing 12 inches. But I have messaged Daggery and asked her what size she wanted. She sends me emails, but she's never ever told me what size she wanted. So that's what size you're getting, Daggery. You're getting a 14-inch one. So I'll probably be packing that up with the little sweater and the short sleeve sweater and little cardigan I have for her. And she has asked for some of the coasters that that Emma sent to me. So I'll be putting some of those in the parcel and taking them off my eBay shop. So I'm putting that one down for now. And that one was all my own work, all my own design. It started off in the middle, where you can see the middle is what I've done for coasters before, up to here, up to the cream bit there. And then after that, it was just whatever stitch I fancied doing. I don't think I could reproduce this exactly the same again, because I haven't got a clue. I can't remember what stitches I did. I have taken a photograph of it, so if I do it again, maybe it's different colours, at least I'll have some sort of idea, because at one point it was starting to go wavy, so I was having to reduce stitches on the next round to keep that wave out of it. I managed to keep it right anyway. So I was just making it up as I went along. There was no particular pattern. I didn't follow anybody's pattern or anything in there, so that is all my own work. So if I ever see that on the internet again, I'll know somebody's copied mine. But anyway, I was doing a little bit of this, but I have got this far with, I'm actually past the rib now. I'm onto the knit part of the, as you can see, it's a long rib. It's a different rib. It's not an ordinary knit 1 purl one. It's knit 2 and purl 1. But when you do the row on the other side, you're doing the same knit 2 purl 1, but you're not doing them over those stitches where you're doing like you would have 2 purl stitches on the other side, but you're doing 2 knit stitches over those. So it makes a very different type of rib. So I'll get a little bit more of that done after tea. And I haven't got anything else to do, anywhere else to go, just to get on with what I have here. And I'm onto that stitch again, so I am show you what I'm doing. I'm taking that stitch off, dropping it 1, 2, 3, 4 down, picking up that stitch there, put the needle through the stitch, knitting all those 5 stitches together, and that's one bubble made. 2, 3. And I've been looking through all my wool and that to see what else I can knit when I get round to be able to knit with what I've got. And I would like to make myself another cardigan like the one I'm wearing, this pattern. This is one of those patterns where some of the patterns that I do come out larger, but this one comes out narrower. I didn't realise it. I haven't knit a sweater with it, but that seemed to come out the right size. But this cardigan was a little bit tight when it come out. Looks okay, you know, but when I'm standing up straight it does pull in a bit. And it's just a knit one. It's patterns on the wrong side. It's purl 3 and knit 1. And then you do the next stitch over. You have like 2 stitches there and the other one's in between. And I do have to, where I would normally do about 5.5 stitches to the inch. I think with this one, I'll have to remember when I do it, I would probably want about 6 stitches to the inch for this one, because it does come in narrower. And I would like another one like this, because this one, it's not that old, but this was one of the reasons I started going off the wool I was buying from Aldi's. You can't see it on here probably, but I don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah, you might be able to see it there, all the little bits of fluff, or the pilling as that's what they call it. It was terrible. Some Aldi's wool there's more there. Some Aldi's wool was okay, but this one was terrible. And a grey, I think it was a grey sweater I've got with cables on. That was the same as this. It was very fluffy like. I think I've got one. I'll have to have a check on my cupboards upstairs now, but I think I have one of those little machines that takes the fluff off. I'm going to have to sort it out for some of these, because they're terrible, the way the fluff comes out. And it's mainly just with the arms in the front where you rub your arms on things and you end up with fluff all over your sweater. And it just makes it look terrible. But I don't have anything much to do today. I'm going to parcel up Dagry's things and maybe just take a walk over to the post office and post those off for her. But I'll not be going anyway. I might be going out to my bingo again on Thursday. But me and my friend are going to find a different place to go to, because we're just not happy with where we're going to now, where all the other girls seem to win and we never seem to win. So we thought we'd try our luck somewhere else, leave those girls to it. And I wasn't very happy either, because them girls seem to be all paranoid about the COVID thing. And when I told them that I wasn't coming 1 week because of this cough that I think is actually like bronchitis, when I told them about it, they were all saying, you couldn't come anyway, not with COVID. And I was telling them, I said, I haven't got COVID. I says, it's just a cough. Every cough is not COVID. And they're all just going on and on and on about it, and they're all just paranoid about it. So I says, my friend, I says, the way I am, I'm always getting coughs. Just go somewhere else and let them get on with it. That's the thing with some people, just think every single cough is to do with this virus. There's more things people can have wrong with them that's got nothing whatsoever to do with this virus. So me and my friend, we decided we're going somewhere else. So well, my friends found somewhere else up near where she lives again, that's got a good bingo night on the same night. There doesn't seem to be anything going on around where I live. I'd have to go into the local town into North Shields for anywhere. The local, like where I actually live, there's just nothing whatsoever. I don't even know whether half the pubs are still open around where I live anyway. We'll have to check on some of them to find out. So I'm onto my fourth stitch. You have to be very careful when you're dropping these stitches down, because you only want to go down 4 stitches below. That's 1, 2, 3. Drop my next stitch down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick it up, pick that stitch up. Sometimes the stitch drops down below and you've got to get it above that that stitch goes down 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Put the next one down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the wool on the stitches stick together and you've got to separate them when you're dropping the stitch down. You get little bits of like fluffy bits like seem to stick to the stitch when you're trying to drop it. So that's that one row. That's the dropping the stitch row now. So at least I can do another 5 rows of plain knitting. I like it when I get onto that bit. It's a lot easier. And that's it, nice. Just nice stocking stitch now. That's just what I like. So anyway, that's my little bit for today. So give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll catch up with you all another time. So bye for now.